Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Could change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, they will have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton there to make the grab.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Caught left side by Cobb. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers.
Robert Tonyan.
71 yards. And the Packers move back within a couple of the lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the Broncos are going to get the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
First down, Bridgewater. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Bridgewater sliding out of the pocket. His throw caught at about the 5.
And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Bridgewater now. They'll roll him out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Mike spot 9. Mike spot 9. Come on. Watch the shoot.
Now Bridgewater. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Melvin Gordon there to make the grab. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. From the shotgun to give to Jones, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Rodgers. This is Lazard with a catch out left. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They go back to the ground with Jones. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Rodgers with a keeper, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. Buying time to his left. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Packers.
You think about the great running backs in the game today. I don't know if Aaron Jones is a name that comes immediately to mind, but it should, evidenced by that run there.
Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the two-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Mike's 42! Mike's 42! I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Go, go, go. Mike, push him back. Push him back. Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4-2. You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike 42. Mike 42. Check.
To throw, Bridgewater. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to have it here just past the 25. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Running on first down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And 2nd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. Man open, here is Jones. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Flushed out right. Looking deep for Adams. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams. As the first half is winding down. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. He's at the 50, 30, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock.
Mike 42. Time to go. Night. 42's the Mike. 42's the Mike. Watch the run. They're running.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. He's got a man. Complete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
On first down, Rodgers. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
2nd and 10. A give to Jones. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Now this is a feeling I can relate to all too well. Deflation on 3rd and short. Excellent coverage. Took away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for, the quarterback. And he used his legs to hot-foot it for a first down.
On first down, Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man left side, it's the tight end, Tunyon. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing is Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown. Robert Tunyon, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And the Broncos are going to get the football.
Check, Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Hey, let's get in that hole. Right here. Mike.
Bridgewater on first down. Being chased out left. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Bridgewater to throw it. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Check 42's the Mike. Delta. You gonna see me in your nightmare. Hey, Mike. Delta. 42. No chance.
Here's Bridgewater. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And give him credit, he deserves it. But this is such a breakdown defensively, my goodness. From a pass rush perspective, you know that they got to be coming hard on 4th down trying to get to the quarterback. But from a coverage perspective, how do you not see that play developing? And it turns into a touchdown.
Bridgewater will try and throw. Out to his left. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Past midfield. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Rodgers now on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. The give is to Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And down inside the 15 he goes. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. Touchdown! 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. This will be caught. Judy. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He's checking.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
36. Mike 42. Watch the pass. Here we go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Williams. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Williams again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal for Bridgewater. Forced out to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Javonte Williams. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2.
Come on, QB, come on. Get that quarterback.
Here's Bridgewater on the move to his left. And this play is going nowhere fast as he goes down. That one might need to go back to the drawing board as they fail on the 2-point try. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there of playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
In your face.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Hey, that QB's trash.
First down, Bridgewater. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield.
We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9".
Y'all not ready.
Mike, check, 59.
Delta.
Squeeze, double. He's coming. He's coming, double up.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Right down there.
Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. And just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception. And this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And fortunately, the offense will cover this one up back at the 5-yard line. On 2nd and a long way to go. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 96 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Broncos 37. Mason Crosby, kickoff for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
So the illegal forward pass also costs them a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Throwing, Bridgewater. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a big play there for the Broncos.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Check, 59. Hey, defense, let's go. 59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59. You ain't going nowhere. Check 59. Find out. 59.
To throw is Bridgewater. Again, he targets Judy, and this time the catch made. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They'd go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Tag on. Who do you want?
Now Bridgewater. Rolling to his right. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gordon. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Rewind, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Exit.
Bridgewater now. That's caught left side by Judy. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. They'll run it with Williams. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And McManus able to put it through. And they knock that deficit down from 29 to 26. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Rodgers looking to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win.